Our people have designed solar-powered water pumps, and we are now at the stage of mass production.
Abantu baffe era bavumbudde era batandise okukola busola obukozesa bupampu obukozesa amaanyi g'enjuba obufukirira, era kaakati President kyaliko kyakulaba nti bafuna obuyambi okusobola okulaba nti babukola mu bungi ddala.
The dye farmer group in Matuga are now at the manufacturing stage of 30 different drugs such as antibiotics, etc.
Ekkolero eriri e Matuga erikozesa amata. President atugambye nti kati amata gano bajjamu products ez'enjawulo, ebintu eby'enjawulo bingi mu mata.
No, they are making 30 different medicines.
Bakolamu eddagala lya bika 30 eby'enjawulo.
Some of them antibiotics.
Erimu eddagala lino lituyambako
likolanga penicillin.
Likolanga penicillin.
This is not to forget the work of Chira Motors, whom we have showed you here, that are making electric buses and cars, or to forget the manufacturing of electric motorcycles in the country.
Tetwerabidde abakira motozi abakola emmotoka zino z'abalaze ezikozesa amaanyi ga waya z'amasannyalaze okutambula nga tezikozesa mafuta.
Now, you people of Kyotera, I was flying over.
Kaakati bannakyotera mwe abantu bannakyotera bannabuddu President yabadde ali waggulu mu helicopter.
And I landed at some place some kilometers away.
Era agudde mu kifo ekimu kilomita ntono nnyo okuva wano.
You have grown some coffee. I'm happy with that.
Mulimye emmwanyi, mwebale nnyo, mwebale ddala okulima emmwanyi bannabuddu. Mwebale nnyo, mwebale ddala. Era President musanyufu olw'ekyo.
But you don't weed the coffee.
President abagambye emmwanyi azirabe zirimu omuddo. Temuyonjezza nnimiro zammwe.
You don't mulch.
Temubika mwanyi zammwe, temubika nnimiro zammwe.
And I would like us to encourage irrigation.
Okiba President agambye nti ayagala okutusikiriza okulaba nti tukozesa okufukirira enkola y'okufukirira ebirime byaffe emmwanyi zaffe n'ebirala.
If you do that, you will get much more value from this coffee.
Bw'oba ofukirira emmwanyi yo ogenda kungula kinene okusinga oyo atafukirira.
And from the bananas.
Ate ne bw'oba ofukirira ebitooke era ojja kungula kinene.
In Bushenyi, where Dr. Muranga is irrigating,
Bushenyi oba muwulirayo Dr. Muranga ye ensuku ze azifukirira. President agenda tubulira kyajjamu.
She gets 53 tons per hectare.
Okiba President atugambye nti Dr. Muranga ono ng'afukiridde ensuku ze buli eka ey'ebitooke ajjamu buli hectare ey'ebitooke ajjamu tons 53. Buli taani ebeeramu kilo 1,000. Kati olw'ekyo
the Banyankole nearby are getting only 5 tons from the same area.
Abantu ekyewuunyisa nti Abanyankola ate abaliraanye Dr. Muranga kuba ye ali Bushenyi naye wano Abanyankola batafukirira ate bo bajjamu taani 5 kuva mu hectare.
So okwebako okwo
kakati abo nabo eyo bali mu tulo.
The value addition with coffee, we are moving.
Okugatta omutindo ku mmwanyi kakati ekyo tuliko era kigenda mu maaso.
We are supporting a number of groups.
Oweekitiibwa President agambye ali mu kuyamba groups ez'enjawulo ezitadde amaanyi mu kugatta omutindo ku mmwanyi. Era groups zino ziwererako ddala.
Therefore,
n'olwekyo
when we tell you that we are targeting an economy of US $500 billion,
President abagambye bw'abanga ekigendererwa kye kyakulaba nti ebyenfuna byaffe bituuka ku biliyoni 500 eza dola
in the next few years.
mu myaka emitono egiddako mu maaso awo.
Take serious note of what we are saying.
Mukitwale nga nsonga nkulu era kitegeeza ekyo kyabagamba.
Temulowooza nti bano basaaga.
Temulowooza nti ali mu kusaaga.
Since we are at Kakuto, I cannot forget to thank the people of the Masaka zone for their support for our liberation in 1972, 1979, 1985-86.
President agambye nga bwali wano e Kakuuto tagenda kwerabira era tayinza butoogera na butasiima ku bantu bonna abagweta Masaka olw'obuyambi bwonna bwe mwawaayo okubayambako kubaali mu kaweefube w'okununula eggwanga lino mu 1972, mu 1979, mu 1982 ne mu 1985.
Big and historic battles were fought here.
Entalo ennene nyingi nnyo ez'ebyafaayo ezalwanibwa wano.
I thank you for your support.
Okiba President abeebaza nnyo bannagweta Masaka olw'obuyambi bwonna bumwabakwatirako.
Besides, Kakuto is near the border of the brother country of Tanzania.
Kakati Kakuto ng'ogyeko Kakuto okubeera naye era Kakuto eriraanye border
ne
Tanzania.
Under the leadership of Mwalimu, Tanzania stood with us in 1972, 1979 and 1985.
Nga bali wansi w'obukulembeze bwa Mwalimu Nyerere yayimirira n'amagye gaffe, yayimirira ne struggle mu mwaka gwa 1972, 1979 ne 1985 nga Oweekitiibwa Mwalimu Nyerere ayambako abanoonyezi baffe abaatunulula mu mikono gy'abagajambuzi.
Era waliwo enkambi wano zaali za UPC za Obote Kasanje, waliwo kyewete Kasanje Bigada kiriruddawa
kiri Kakuuto, Your Excellency.
Bigada ne Kasanje
Esanje.
Yes,
Your Excellency.
Biriruddawa
biri wano. Yes, Your Excellency.
Okay.
Kakuuto.
I salute the memory of Mwalimu and the solidarity of our Tanzanian brothers and sisters.
Oweekitiibwa President asiima nnyo era ajjukira nnyo omwoyo gwa mukadde waffe Nyerere era asiima nnyo Bannatanzania bonna olw'obuyambi bwonna bwe baawaayo mu liberation struggle mu 1972, 1979 ne 1985.
Waliwo Abahaya abavudde Bukoba. Abahaya
President abamu era be bano abatudde wano bawona Kalemba bano abava ene Kakuuto abasinga baziba ne Bishop Sekyewa ali wano ku by'emmwanyi nnyo naye bwe batyo. Yes, Your Excellency.
Finally,
Oweekitiibwa President ng'amaliriza,
I salute the people of Masaka zone.
Oweekitiibwa President asiima nnyo abantu ba Masaka zone.
Nga bwe ngambye mukuluke okuzukuka.
Oweekitiibwa President abagambye mukulike okuva mu tulo ne muva mu nseenene ne mutandika okulima emmwanyi.
Congratulations from waking up from sleep.
Oweekitiibwa President abakulisa era abayozaayoza okuva mu kwebaka mu kulambaala.
The area is moving forward via the commercialization of coffee, palm oil and milk.
Ekitundu kyaffe ekyagweta Masaka kigenda mu maaso nga wansi nga tulima emmwanyi ku sikeera ennene, wamata ate era n'ebinazi ekalangala. Ate era Oweekitiibwa President era nga bwe walagira nawa ne Sangobbe era Oweekitiibwa President twatandise okulima ebinazi.
Add irrigation to your efforts, and the sky will be the limit.
Agambye ebyo byonna bye mukola mugatteko okufukirira ku birime byammwe, mujja kufunamu ekisingirawo ddala.
In the Katonga floodplain, we can do a lot of fish farming.
Kakati e Katonga amazzi ago ge mulaba abantu baffe basobola bulungi okulimiramu ebyennyanja.
This rice I see there, I don't think it's a good idea.
Oweekitiibwa Pulezidenti, omuceere gwalaba awo naddala oguli awo mu Lwera alowooza si kirowoozo kirungi.
We shall talk about it.
Oweekitiibwa Pulezidenti ekyo ajja kukyogerako.
I end this short speech
Oweekitiibwa Pulezidenti amaliriza speech eno
by assuring the people of Uganda, as General Moses has assured you, that the UPDF has all the capacity to protect you, supported by you, as well as protecting your property.
Oweekitiibwa Pulezidenti abagambye era abakakasa nti nga General Muhoozi CDF w'amagye gaffe nga bw'abakakasizza eggye lya Uganda, eggye lyaffe lirina obusobozi okutukuuma n'ebintu byaffe, naye nga nammwe era mukolera wamu nabo.
Thanks for all the support you have given the struggle.
Mwebale nnyo byonna bye mwawa struggle yaffe.
Katonda abakuume.
Katonda abakuume.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you, Neighbor Kasoro. Your Excellency, I request to invite you for the book launch, a book entitled The Best Army Does Not Wear Kits.
Oweekitiibwa President, tukusaba otongoze ekitabo ekyo,
So I invite Dr. Opio Lawyer, the
ekitabo kino
Ugandan
ekyawandiikibwa mutabani waffe Munnayuganda Dr. Opio Oloya.
Your Excellency, the book, I could summarize it this way.
Oweekitiibwa President, ekitabo kino tuyinza kukifunza tuti.
Dr. Oloya says,
Dr. Oloya mu bigambo bye agamba bw'ati.
in July 2018,
nti mu mwezi gw'omusanvu 2018
I spoke to the late General Eli Tumwine about my desire
nayogerako n'omugenzi omulwanyi Eli Tumwine ku kuyaayaana kwange
to learn more about the Bush struggle from a historical who was still alive at the time.
okulaba ng'abaako mu bufunze byampisizaamu ku byafaayo by'abalwanyi abakyali abalamu.
He agreed to tell the story and he made an appointment to meet.
Afande Eli Tumwine yakkiriza emboozi eno yagimviira ku ntono.
Subsequently,
Kyaddirira
I reread your book, Sowing the Mustard Seed.
wattu nenziramu Oweekitiibwa President n'ensoma akatabo ko
And I met veterans of the struggle. When I sat down to analyze the treasure of information I had gathered, it became apparent that the best way to present the research was a lesson from which all could learn.
Oweekitiibwa President, okuva mu katabo kaako Mustard Seed oba ensigo ya kalidaali, wattu najjamu bingi ebinnyambye okuba nga mpandiika mu kitabo ekyo ky'otongoza.
The 10 lessons of the success of the NRA and the subsequent transformation into the UPDF offers endless possibilities anywhere across the world.
Tujja kubifunza lumu.
The lessons are beneficial to any form of staff-up, a student starting a senior secondary, a young entrepreneur thinking about business, big corporation planning on expansion. All could learn from them. I will not go over all the lessons, but we will mention a few. And Your Excellency, I invite people to access that book. A few copies have been distributed around. They can read for themselves and benefit from Dr. Opio Oloya's collection.
Basebo ne bannyabo ebikulu ku katabaako ekisinga oyina kukagula n'okasoma kali mu kuyitayo eyo. Baara DC ne baara CC kirasi monita wammwe Dean Mama Justin Mbabazi labanga baara DC batwala katabaako.
Your Excellency, allow me to congratulate Dr. Pio Lawyer for being so keen about the achievements the UPDF and the NRA before it have made. He has been to Somalia to read what we do there. He has written a book about our operations. Now this is another one. Uganda should take interest.
Oweekitiibwa President Kiriza twebaze Dr. Opio Lawyer ku lw'okugoberera entambula ya Uganda n'agendako ne Somalia eyo mu ddwaniro okulaba biki UPDF byekolayo ate nadda n'abituteera mu buwandiike. Mwe bannaffe abatudde wano mukimanyi nti kyatuwandiikibwako Abafirika nti oba olina kyoyagala okutukweka kiteeke mu kitabo. Kale nno okwewala ekyo Dr. Opio Lawyer atulengeza biki ebikolebwa era biki ebituli mu maaso gye tulaga okusinziira ku UPDF gye tujje weeri nawa wetulaga.
Congratulations, Dr. Opio Lawyer.
Dr. Opio Lawyer tukozaayoza okuwandiika si kwangu. Abamu risaaki atulemesa masters ne tuzisomera myaka 10.
Your Excellency, allow me now invite the Master of Ceremonies for the Chancery to present awardees for the medals to be awarded today according to your approval, sir.
Oweekitiibwa President ate tukkirize tuyite agenda okulungamya engaba y'emidaali ekitundu ekiddako. Basebo ne bannyabo gye muli bannayuganda, bannakyotera gye muli, bannamasaka gye muli, bannalwenga abatambudde ne bannalwengo gye muli, bannarakayi gye muli abaze ne Honorable Javira Semwanga, bannamubende abatambudde ne Honorable Kabanda gye muli eyo, Greater Masaka NRM Mobilizers gye muli, ate Greater Masaka Tax Drivers ne Operators Association. Kale katulabe emidaali.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda and Commander-in-Chief of the Uganda People's Defense Forces, General Retired Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, the First Lady, Ma'am Janet Kata Museveni, who doubles as the Minister for Education and Sports, Her Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Uganda, Major Retired Jessica Rose Alupo Epel, the Vice Chairman of the ruling National Resistance Movement, Right Honorable Alhaj Moses Chigongo, the Secretary General of the National Resistance Movement, Honorable Richard Todwong, His Lordship, the Chief Justice Emeritus Stephen Kavuma, Right Honorable Prime Minister Emeritus Chintu Musoke, Honorable Cabinet Ministers and Ministers of State here present, Honorable Members of Parliament here present, Their Excellencies the Ambassadors and High Commissioners here present, the Chief of Defense Forces, Uganda People's Defense Forces, General Muhoozi Kainerugaba, and his Deputy Lieutenant General Samuel Okiding, Sister Securities, Chiefs, General Officers here present, Senior Officers here present, Traditional Leaders here present, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. On this auspicious occasion of celebrating the 44th Tarehe Sita Day, His Excellency the President of the Republic of Uganda is pleased to recognize deserving citizens of Uganda by award of titles of honor and conduct the presentation of the 41 of them is me, Major General George Igumba, the Master of Ceremonies of the Chancery as per law established. Now, therefore, in accordance with Section 3, Part 2 of the National Honors and Awards Act 2001, as amended, His Excellency the President of the Republic of Uganda has approved the award of titles of honor to 41 persons, among whom 4 are female, during this year's 44th Tarehe Star Day anniversary celebrations. The titles of honor are in the categories of the Masaba Star Medal, the Distinguished Order of the Nile, 5th class, the Nalubale Medal, the Honorary Service Medal Police, the Personal Sacrifice Medal, the Meritorious Service Medal, the Long Service with Good Conduct Gold, 30 years plus, the Royal Triangle Medal, and National Independence Diamond Jubilee Medal. The names of the 41 recipients were duly considered by the Presidential Awards Committee, comprising of 9 eminent persons, with Honorable Beatrice Wabudea as the chairperson and Hajat Zamina Malole as secretary, under the aegis of the Minister for the Presidency, Honorable Mili Babidie Babalanda. Award of the Masaba Star Medal. Pursuant to Section 3(2), Second Schedule, Part 1 of the National Honors and Awards Act 2001 as amended, the title of honor of the Masaba Star Medal, which is the 4th highest military decoration, is awarded to Defense Forces personnel under the same circumstances described in the award of the Kabalega Medal, but where the gallantry is not as conspicuous as in the Kabalega Medal. The 4 awardees who have been duly approved are Resistance Officer number 07158, Major General Felix Mutini Kulaije, a male adult from Bukamansimbi District. General Kulaije is the Director of Defense Public Information. He holds a postgraduate diploma in strategic studies, a Master of Arts in Economic Policy and Planning, a Bachelor of Arts in Education, all of Makerere University. He enlisted into the National Resistance Army on 20th July 1989 during the tumultuous period marked by insurgencies in the north, east, West Nile, and cattle rustling in Karamoja. Over the years, he served in various capacities, including but not limited to platoon commander, aide-de-camp, liaison officer, directing staff, director of information, battalion commander, deputy spokesperson, and chief political commissar. In addition to his military roles, Major General Kulaije represented the Uganda People's Defense Forces in the 10th Parliament of Uganda. Next is Resistance Officer number 05625, Brigadier General Cyrus Jebe Kunda, a male adult from Isingiro District, who was compelled to join the People's Protracted Struggle in September 1985 after pursuing formal education at Makobere, where he earned the East African Certificate of Education, and indeed attaining the East African Advanced Certificate of Education in 1978. He has held several notable positions throughout his career, including Division Commander, Rong, Division Engineer, Project Engineer, General Manager, Rural Industries, Deputy Officer in Charge, and now Joint Staff Engineers, Civil Engineers. Next, Resistance Officer number 01808, Brigadier General Robert Ruteinama, male adult from Sembabule district. He joined the liberation struggle on 1st April 84 from Kasambia and Nakaseke district. He attended several military courses, including Officer Cadet, Peacekeeping, Military Police Level 1, and Battery Commander's course at Kalama, among others. Next is Resistance Officer number 07832, Colonel Richard Koni Wakainja, a male adult from Bujiri district. He is the commander of the 14th Combat Engineers Brigade. He enlisted into the Uganda People's Defense Forces on 27th November 1985. Colonel Wakainja's leadership and commitment to engineering solutions in challenging environments have earned him recognition as a pillar of resilience. Award of the Distinguished Order of the Nile Medal. Pursuant to Section 3.2, Second Schedule, Part 1 of the National Honors and Awards Act 2001, as amended, the title of Honor of the Distinguished Order of the Nile, 5th class member, is awarded to a person who excels in productive research, economic development, social or cultural enterprises, while promoting Uganda abroad through artistic, scientific or cultural work, by working in the public service, being a member of a cultural, religious, academic or scientific institution, being a member of the public or private sector, being a traditional leader or community leader, or being a district member of a visiting cultural delegation. The one awardee who has been duly approved is Mr. Twehangane John Kayanja, a male adult from Punjiri district. Award of the Nalubale Medal. Pursuant to Section 3.2, Second Schedule, Part 1 of the National Honors and Awards Act 2001 as amended, the title of Honor of the Nalubale Medal is awarded to all civilian activists who have contributed towards the political development of Uganda, either through armed struggle or civil disobedience, and otherwise, right from colonial times to date. The two awardees who have been duly approved are Muzei Kasim George Rwaburunga, a male adult from Sembabule district. Mr. Patrick Gumisiriza, a male adult from Mbarara district. Award of the Honorable Service Medal Police. Pursuant to Section 3.3, Second Schedule, Part 2A of the National Honors and Awards Act 2001 as amended, the title of Honor of the Honorary Medal is awarded to civilians who have shown unwavering support to the Uganda Police Force programs in respect of community policing, donations including land, buildings, and other logistics, thus making police operations easier and improving the welfare of officers. The one awardee who has been duly approved is Mr. Muwonge Vincent, a male adult from Masaka district. Award of the Personal Sacrifice Medal Police. Pursuant to Section 3, Second Schedule, Part 2A of the National Honors and Awards Act 2001 as amended, the title of Honor of the Personal Sacrifice Medal is awarded to officers who have been wounded or killed in line of duty. It may be awarded posthumously. The one awardee who has been duly approved is none other than number 59479, Police Constable Tonjaire Eunice, a female adult from Kabale district. Next is award of the Meritorious Service Medal Police. Pursuant to Section 3, Second Schedule, Part 2A of the National Honors and Awards Act 2001 as amended, the title of Honor of the Meritorious Service Medal is awarded to police officers for meritorious service, particularly in operations where initiative and meritorious behavior has made vital differences to the success of the operations. It is also awarded for acts of endurance and dedication. The two awardees who have been duly approved are number A/1255, Assistant Superintendent of Police Ada Jimmy Francis, a male adult from Arua District. Number 52203, Corporal Tabu CB Jimmy, a male adult from Gulu District. And now the award of the long service with good conduct, gold, 30 years plus police medal. Pursuant to Section 3.3, Second Schedule, Part 2A of the National Honors and Awards Act 2001 as amended, the title of honor of the long service with good conduct, gold, 30 years plus, is awarded to officers with long service years with a clean and uninterrupted service to the force. The two awardees who have been duly approved are number O/1937, Commissioner of Police Olwenyi Amos, a male adult from Tororo District. Next is number 1163, Assistant Superintendent of Police Namukombe Justin, a female adult from Jinja District. Now, award of the Luelo Triangle Medal. Pursuant to Section 3.2, Second Schedule, Part 1 of the National Honors and Awards Act 2001 as amended, the title of honor of the Luelo Triangle Medal is awarded to any persons, military or civilian, who either joined the struggle or operated closely with the armed freedom fighters against dictatorships in Uganda from 1981 to 1986. The four awardees who have been duly approved are Resistance Officer number 00194, Major Vincent Mutebi Katera. May his soul rest in peace. He was from Bende District. Next is Resistance Officer number 00465, Lieutenant Retired Ibrahim Senabulia, a male adult from Kono District. Next is Resistance Officer number 02968, Lieutenant Deo Nsubuga Kizito. May his soul rest in peace. He was from Chotera District. Next is Resistance Officer number 02828, Lieutenant Godfrey Musisi Kakumba. May his soul rest in peace. He was from Kayunga District. Now, award of the National Independence Diamond Jubilee Medal. Pursuant to Section 3.2, Second Schedule, Part 1 of the National Honors and Awards Act 2001 as amended, the title of honor of the National Independence Medal Diamond Jubilee is awarded to a person in recognition of outstanding service and loyalty to this country from 9th October 1962 to 9th October 2023, and who has championed and contributed significantly to the struggle for independence, or to a person who has continued to protect the independence of Uganda. And the 24 awardees who have been duly approved are Resistance Officer 08871, Colonel Yusuf Magero Buha, who is a male adult from Toro District. Presently he is the Managing Director of Wazalendo Investments Single Member Company Limited. Colonel Yusuf Magerobua enlisted into the UPDF on 25th June 1999 and commissioned on 3rd August 2001. He has attended several military courses, enhancing his leadership strategic capabilities. Colonel Magero has made significant contributions to both military and financial operations. Next is Resistance Officer number 08906, Colonel Regava James, a male adult from Masaka City. He is now the commander of the UPDF Engineers Brigade. He holds a bachelor's degree in architecture of Jin University, China, and the master's degree, Security and Strategic Studies from Tarehe University. Next is Resistance Officer number 08928, Lieutenant Colonel Dr. Xavier Bakehena, a male adult from Ntungamo District. He enlisted into Uganda People's Defense Forces on 8th November 2001 and completed the officer cadet course at the Jinja Military Academy in 2002. Next is Resistance Officer number 10675, Lieutenant Colonel Dr. Lawrence Vasaliza, a male adult from Mubende District. Next is Resistance Officer number 10685, Lieutenant Colonel Peter Seku Kidemuka, a male adult from Tewo District. He is the second in command of the Uganda People's Defense Forces Engineers Brigade. He joined the Uganda People's Defense Forces on 28 November 1996. Over the years, he has held several appointments demonstrating exceptional leadership and engineering expertise. Next is Resistance Officer number 11709, Lieutenant Colonel Robert Namdongo Chabo, a male adult from Toro District. He is the commanding officer of 163 Construction Battalion. He enlisted into the Uganda People's Defense Forces on 23rd February 2008. Next is Resistance Officer number 08334, Major Dr. John Rusoke Tagaswire, a male adult from Chivale District. He enlisted into the UPDF on 27th June 1997. He began his military training at Kasenyi Training Wing and continued his education at the then School of Infantry in 1999. He boasts of being the first PhD holder in health sciences, forensic sciences in the Uganda People's Defense Forces. Next is Resistance Officer number 08705, Major Patrick Akwaraje, a male adult from Mbarara District. He is the training officer of the Special Forces Group Command and commanding officer of the 154 Marine Battalion. Next is Resistance Officer number 09633, Major Patrick Ambaho, a male adult from Chirura District. He is the commanding officer of 3 Field Artillery Regiment, Special Forces Command, who began his formal education at Nshere Primary School. Next is Resistance Officer number 10612, Major Elfaz Masko Baranta, a male adult from Rakai District. Next is Resistance Officer number 1109, Major Jackson Bamuyaga Tumuheire, a male adult from Tungamo District. Next is Resistance Officer number 12659, Captain Ronald Kulumba, a male adult from Wakiso District. Next is Resistance Officer number 14321, Lieutenant Margaret Nachanzi, a female adult from Kampala District. Next on the list is Resistance Army number 120156, Warrant Officer Class 1 Tumweba Zedeo, a male adult from Kanungu District. Next is Resistance Army number 221291, Corporal Anguchia Loroa Stella, a female adult from Arua District. Next is Bishop Adran Dungu Chivumbi, Bishop Emeritus, may his soul rest in peace, from Rakai District. Next is Kadda number 0612, Mr. Mirego Eddy, a male adult from Rakai District. Number M/1884, Inspector of Police Malav Peter, a male adult from Jinja District. Mr. Vincent Oluka, Senior Assistant Superintendent of Prisons, a male adult from Soroti District. Mr. Charles Moses Ireget, Principal Officer 1, a male adult from Kumi District. Mr. Stephen Oluka Onanyang, Principal Officer 1, male adult from Kumi District. Mr. Bombiria Fred, Principal Officer 2, male adult from Nakasongola District. Number 6614, Chief Warder Grade 2, Ochamali Isaac, male adult from Zombo District. And the very last on my list, Your Excellency, is none other than Mr. Adam Muhammad Agada, a male adult from Wakiso District. Your Excellency, that marks the end of my presentation. I thank you for your kind attention and indeed patience for God and my country.
Thank you very much, Major General George Igumba. Your Excellency, I would like to thank you for the medal. I indeed feel elated. And actually, my children are in attendance. They are here to witness that decoration. Sir,
nga omwagazi w'amaka n'ekitiibwa kyago Afande Kraije omugole yeebazizza nnyo ow'ekitiibwa President olw'omudaali gwafunye era n'amutegeeza nti mazima n'abaana bange taata weebali wano abazadde abali wano mwali mwebazizzaako olw'ekyo.
Your Excellency, that marks the end of this year's Tarehe celebrations.
Era ssebo ow'ekitiibwa President okwo kwe kukomekkereza kw'emikolo ejja Tarehe Sita egy'omwaka guno.
May I have your permission to request for the anthems?
Tusaba okkirize tuyimbe ennyimba eziggalawo. Era tusaba buli kinoomu oyimirire w'oli.
We thank you, Your Excellency. We thank you, Your Excellency Vice President.
Tukwebazizza ow'ekitiibwa President. Tukwebazizza Maama omumyuka wa President.
We thank you all distinguished guests for joining us on this 44th anniversary of Tarehe Sita.
Na mwenna abazze ku mukolo guno ogw'emirundi 44 nga tujaguza amazaalibwa g'eggye lino erya UPDF.
Banabuddu ne bannakooki mwebale nnyo, mwebalire ddala.
Abatulabira ku kanoni Gastalule Ntake mu mutwebalize ku lwa faamu gye yatuwadde ne tugisaawa yonna okukoleramu emirimu egy'emukolo guno. Mukyala Teddy Naluwu ow'ekifo kino ate ne Haji Kajula weebale nnyo, weebalire ddala omulimu ogw'ettendo gw'okoze. Twagala okwebaza bannaffe aba Buddululo Coffee Growers Traders and Processors Association, Mukulu Suno Augustine Ssentebe, batwebalize nnyo nnyini ddala. Twagala era okwebaza Buddu Nalongo Nansamba Nyabo President w'abasawo b'ekinnansi, weebale kuba naffe ate weebale kwagala President. Twebazizza nnyo bannalwakai, bannalwengo, bannasembabule, bannalyantonde, bannabukomansimbi, bannakalungu, bannakalangala, Masaka City, Kyotera etukyazizza. Mwebale nnyo, mwebalire ddala. Bwedda Bishop Bakubanja gy'oli emabega eyo, ate ne Bishop Leonald Serwadda, mwebale nnyo, mwebale ddala. Tubaagaliza olugendo olulungi. Ffe bannansi abantu b'ekitundu kino, Kabale Sanje Secondary School ewaava omuyizi
Rwenzori TV, your gateway to the Rwenzoris.